observe in this chemistry, mainly there are so many changes around us. There are so many things around us. There are so many, like without knowing or unknowingly, we are doing so many chemical experiments at our home. Okay, even in the kitchen. So we are doing so many things. So we need to identify whether those things are physical or chemical. Okay, so this chemistry deals with changes are nothing but to get a new products. Okay, to get on research, to do research on different components. So there are two kinds of changes. One is the physical change, the other one is the chemical change. Understood? So first of all, we are going to learn about the physical changes. What do you mean by physical changes, children? What do you mean by physical changes?
Ma'am, a change in which no new substance is formed and the change is temporary and it can be reversed. That is called physical change.
Excellent, very good. Any change, but so we can say that the change only occurs physically, not with the chemical composition. Okay. Very good. This is the way I have given, you can say, the module here. Okay, the changes are temporary in nature and can be reversed. It's nothing but a physical change. When we go with the physical change, there is no change in the chemical composition of matter. Okay. So the best example, melting of wax. When you have taken the solid wax, place the solid wax in a tumbler containing hot water. Okay, in a tumbler containing hot water. So immediately what happened? The wax start melting. So after melting, you can see the molten wax. So again after cooling, again the molten wax get converted into solid or freezed into or solidified into solid wax. This means that is that the property of wax changes? Is that the property of wax changes? No, the property of wax won't change. It's only the physical state, like first it is of solid in state. When we melt the wax, it converts into molten, that is semi-liquid state. Okay. Again, when we have changed the temperature by changing the temperature of condition or decreasing the temperature, again it converts to solid state. So like vice versa, there is no change in the composition. No new product is formed. There is no change in the mass, and there is no change in the energy. Then we consider as it's a physical change. Understood? Yes or no? Then, heating of zinc oxide. When you have taken the zinc oxide compound, it is white in color. Okay, so zinc oxide is white in color. When you have given the zinc oxide a temperature to it, or you heat the zinc oxide in a watch glass or in a test tube, so immediately it turns to yellow in color on heating. That means there is no change in the, only just not like too deep heating, it just warms the zinc oxide, immediately it converts to yellowish color. That means white color converts to yellowish color. And after cooling, when the hot zinc oxide, when it comes to the room temperature, normal temperature, again it retains its color. Like normal color, like white in color. What about this yellow color? Is there any chemical change occurs? No. That means that any change, if there is a change in color, shape, size, rigidity means strongness, whether from the solid to liquid, liquid to gas, like that. Fluidity means liquid in state. Okay. Only the external features, right? Anna?
Yes, ma'am. I have a doubt.
Yes, dear. You can.
Ma'am, is rusted iron, like a normal iron, changing into a rusted one? Is it a metal, I mean? Is it a chemical change or a physical change?
It's a chemical change. 100% it's a chemical change, not physical change.
Ma'am, but the rusted metal can also be cleaned, no ma'am?
It cleaned in the sense the surface, the outer surface is completely reacted. The reacted part only are removing. Understood? So the iron consists of different layers of molecules chain.
Okay, so like, suppose we clean the outer part of the rustage, but there is rustage inside. So like if we put it to something, like suppose we attach it to a chair or something, the chair will fall. Okay.
Yes, after the physical change, I'll show you the modules also. Then you can understand very clearly. Yes, clear? Yes? So heating of zinc oxide, it is white in color. When you just give a small amount of heat to it, so it converts to yellowish in color. When it converts to yellowish in color, it doesn't mean that there is a completely change in the chemical composition. No, it's only the color change. And again, if you leave the zinc oxide, which is an yellow in color, when it comes to the normal room temperature, then again it retains its color. What color it is? White in color. Okay, salt solution. One thing is salt. So take a tumbler of water and add few spoons of salt in it and dissolve it with what? Glass rod and leave it aside. So then the solution is nothing but salt solution. And the solution is nothing but a salt solution. So take that salt solution and start evaporating it. Start giving heat to it. So gradually the water will be evaporated, and what will be the left over there after cooling? Salt. Very good. Salt. This means that evaporation is also a physical change. The best example, so that how the crystal salts are obtained. From the sea, they'll collect the sea water and they'll construct a big shallow blocks, and they'll dump this water in it and allow the water to get evaporated for few days. After few days, there is a formation of crystal takes place. After complete evaporation, formation of crystals takes place. That is nothing but a crystal salt. That crystal salt is not used directly. Why? Because it consists of many impurities. So this crystal salt is carried to the different industry and that will be distilled, purified. Okay? Understood or not? Yes or no? So that purified salt, like crystal salt will get after purification or refining, and again same time this crystal salt will be converted into amorphous salt, like table salt. They'll add some iodine or required minerals to us. Okay, according to the need of the human beings, they'll add some required minerals to it and they'll give us table salt, common salt. Okay, this is also a physical change. You're done? Next, heating of platinum or nichrome wire. So what do you mean by platinum or nichrome wire? Yeah, Bhavya, good evening. Yes? Yes, Bhavya?
Nothing now.
Yeah. So heating of platinum wire. Take a piece of platinum wire, whether it is thin or with a much more diameter, whatever it is, heat the platinum wire. After some time, when you heat continuously like 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, so the platinum wire converts to red hot. Yes? The platinum wire converts to red hot. So after it becomes total red hot, take out the wire from the flame and allow it to cool. So after a few minutes, it comes to the room temperature. Is there any change? No problem, Bhavya. Is there any change? No. Only when it is in a hot condition, it is become red hot. Otherwise, okay. So again, it can come to the room temperature. So that means that there is no change. No chemical change takes place. Only the state can change, only the color can change, only that fluidity, viscosity, maybe the diameter has changed, only the physical properties. But it doesn't mean that chemically there is no change.
Ma'am, what are you talking about? I missed almost 25 minutes of the class.
So I have given the slide check. We are going with the slide only. You can see the slide and follow it.
Okay,
Like we
ma'am.
initiated this class by sharp 7:3 or 7:5. You can follow the slide. Thank you, dear. Understood? So this is about the physical changes. Any doubts? So solid here converts to liquid after melting, and this liquid, when it freezes again, it converts to solid. By changing the state, it doesn't mean the chemical property changes. The best example can I give you all? So now at present you are at your houses because of this pandemic situation, so you are not going to school. But when you attended to the school, so your behavior is different in school, your behavior is different at home, your behavior is different even in the park or the open place play, like playful play, or your behavior is different in the movie theater. Am I right? That means according to the place, you just mold yourself. Is that the same way how you behave at your home? You'll behave the same way in the school? In the school?
No, ma'am.
That means you are completely changed. That means your name changes, your property changes, everything got changed. No, only your external features, your mindset, according to the situations, you are molding yourself. Not that means your chemical properties are not changed. It comes under physical change. And again, when you are back to the school, back to the home from school, again you will be normal and your behavior will be completely like homely. Understood or not? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is, yes, Anna? Anna? Yeah, dear, you are asking something.
No, ma'am. Actually, you just now said Arna, so I thought you were calling me.
No.
Okay.
Okay, this is about the physical changes. So shall I show you a module so that you can understand the physical changes very clearly? Okay, shall I show you?
Ma'am, you're muted.
Just observe the video. Just observe the video and see the color changing. You have observed, children?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You have observed in presence of heat, the zinc oxide converts to yellowish in color. Immediately when it comes to the room temperature or the temperature decreases to that level what it got given when it converts to yellow in color. So again it retains its white color. Okay, this is only a physical change. Okay, there is no chemical change takes place over here. Though the color is changed, if not, that means that it is having a chemical change. Have you observed? So heating of zinc oxide is a physical change.
Ma'am, zinc oxide is a physical component.
What here? What
Ma'am,
Bhavya?
ma'am, is zinc oxide a physical component? Like it's when we heat it, so it's a physical change. So is it a physical component?
All are physical components. What it means, there is no physical component or chemical component here. We are not talking about the components. Zinc oxide is a compound. Zinc oxide is a compound. So when there is no external energy comes to it, it will be like that only, zinc oxide only. Okay, when it reacts with any acids or any other thing, then it reacts to form new product compound. Here, new product is not formed when it is heated up.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, any doubts? Any doubts, children? Any doubts? So let us see the characteristics of physical changes now. Characteristics of physical changes. Characteristics of a physical change. No new substance are formed during physical change. Example, conversion of states. Okay. So what is the first characteristic, children? No new substance are formed during physical change. Example, conversion of, sorry, the spelling is wrong. It's a conversion of state. For example, solid converts to liquid, liquid converts to gas on heating. Solid is there, ice is there. It can melt by giving heat energy. So it converts to liquid. Again, when you keep on heating the liquid, it gets evaporated. That is gas. The gas can be converted into liquid by lowering temperature. Condensation. Lowering temperature. So again, after liquid, if you take the liquid and place in the refrigerator or in the deeper, so you will get solid. That is called freezing. So by increasing temperature also you can convert the states, or by decreasing temperature also you can convert the state. But when it converting into different states, is that the property changes? For example, here solid ice is there. The formula of ice is H2. When ice is converted to liquid, again the formula of liquid water is H2. When the water on heating it converts into steam, the formula of steam also H2. That means, is there any chemical change takes place? Is there any chemical change takes place? Yeah?
No, ma'am.
No, there is no change in the physical property of it. Sorry, chemical property of it. Only the physical states are converting. Only the arrangement of molecules takes place. But there is no change in the molecules in the matter or the substance. Next. Chemical change can be generally reversed. Just now you have observed zinc oxide color change. Okay. So you have taken the zinc oxide in this patch, in the watch glass, and you have given the constant. It's an instant change, children. When you have given the heat energy, immediately the white powder is converting into yellow. Then within fraction of seconds, if you remove the heat energy, again, in which color it converting? Yes. So the physical change can be generally reversed. Just now you have seen zinc oxide. When you have given heat, the white powder converts to yellow. When you have stopped producing the heat, the yellow is converting again back to white. Done? So the physical change can be generally reversed. The physical change is a reversible change. Next, there is no change in the physical change. There is no change in the sense, there is no change in mass. There is no change in the mass in the physical change. What do you mean by mass? Weight. If you have melted 10 grams of wax, okay. So after melting the molten wax, if you weigh also, it is 10 grams only. There is no change in the mass. When it is converting to different states, there is no change in the mass. And there is no change in absorption or giving of the energy. So how much it is absorbing, that much it is giving out when the change completes. That means how much energy it is having, the same energy will be retained. Same energy will be retained. Any doubts?
No, ma'am.